Hey, Shalom, Shalom. This is Ma'apayan Yashar Ben Aparam. This is Ma'am Shana Israel Shana Ephraim. And before I get started, I'd like to give all praises and honors to my power. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Shalom to the Akamak and the Bind that tuned in this video. Let's peace to the brothers and children tuned into this video. We're going to do just a quick lesson. Something that's been in my spirit and something that actually the brother Sakala and the brother Zakar and I went into in our live lesson on Sunday, this past Sunday. It's talking about the handling of money, and if it's not handled correctly, you may fall out with a brother. So it's very important that you handle everything correctly and you guys are able to, be realistic with each other, be honest, have good conversation, because at the end of the day, we are men, and we should be able to have conversations about certain situations. And everything is obviously in the Bible. It speaks about everything. So we're going to start in the book of Sirach, because the book of Sirach, chapter 29, that really covers that. It's the book of Sirach, chapter 29, verse 1, and it reads, "He that is merciful will lend unto his neighbor, and he that strengtheneth his hand keepeth the commandments." You got to be merciful. This is one of the three major things, three heavier things that are of the law: mercy, faith, and faith, and I believe in judgment. Salaki if I'm wrong. But I know mercy and faith is definitely one of them. But you got to be in the spirit, and the one precept says charity covers the multitude of sin. So it's good to be charitable, and it's very good to do it without having a anger to you or holding a grudge about it. But you also got to be real and make sure that you don't overdo it to the fact that you're killing yourself, right? But it's good to be merciful to your brother, your neighbor. And touching the neighbor part, the neighbor is not just anybody. The neighbor is your fellow Israelite. I don't know if I'll be able to go into this another lesson, so I could really do a deep dive and explain it. But the neighbor goes into so-called other Israelites. Let's continue here, though. The book of Sirach, chapter 29, verse 2. "Lend to thy neighbor in the time of his need, and pay thy neighbor again in due season. Keep the word and deal faithfully with him, and thou shalt find the things that are necessary for thee." So if you're going to say you're going to do this and you'll pay him back, do it. Keep thy word and be faithful. Be righteous. Be a righteous man and keep that word. Be truthful. And if you can't keep the word, at least we keep him updated. Hey, I can't do this, I can't do that, right? Because that's how you would act. That's how you would be able to be. This is the righteous thing to do, right? And also, again, we're men, so we have to be transparent. "Many, when a thing was lent was reckoned it to be found, and it put them in trouble that they helped them." So sometimes people will be like, hey, they'll help them out, and they'll act like, "Oh, you didn't have to do that," or they'll just act like they'll lie and be, "Yo, I did it myself." No, there's nothing wrong with you being like, "Hey, I had help," right? Such and such helped me, right? But that's how you're supposed to do. But say, "Such and such helped me," or "Thank you for helping me." Don't be like, "Oh, you didn't have to do it," or da 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 da. No, you were helped, and be grateful that someone helped you. Right, is the righteous thing to do. It's a certain way that you carry yourself, right? And that's how you're supposed to carry yourself. "Till he have received, he will kiss a man's hand, and for his neighbor's money he will speak submissively." So a lot of people, because Yaquab means supplanter. So these people will be, Yaquab also means Jacob as well. So it's like the nature of Jake. He will kiss ass and speak submissively. "I love yous" and all this other stuff to be very nice to get what they need. Right? "But when he shall repay, he will prolong the time and return words of grief and complain all the time." But when it was time to, repay or do the deed back, they'll complain and all this other stuff. So again, you got to be careful about who you help as well. Just because this person is so-called a Jake doesn't mean you do it. You test the spirit, right? You have discernment, and you do it. And again, and if you feel like you do it, you do it. Now again, also be careful, because if you are not able to do it, there's nothing wrong with you not doing it. Right? The book of Sirach, chapter 29, verse 6. "If he prevail, he shall hardly receive the half, and we count as he hath found it. If not, he have deprived him of his money, and have gotten him an enemy without cause." So a lot of people fall out over money. It's not just a worldly thing. It happens in the truth as well. It's a finicky thing, and it's a touchy subject. It's important that you guys just talk about it and you be transparent. Because no one wants to see a once brother, once a friend fall out, and now you guys are enemies, especially over something so stupid as money. But I can't say it's stupid because, where we live at, money's not is not safety, but it's like a defense, you know? So if it puts you in a bad spot, it may be bad, right? He paid him with curses and railings, and honor. For honor, he will pay him disgrace. So a lot of people, you'll help them out, and they won't return that same energy back. They'll be cursing you out and all this other stuff. They will just be uprightly rude. Many therefore have refused to lend for other men's ill dealings, fearing to be defrauded. And that caused that man to not want to help other men out, because now they're afraid to be, trying to think of the word. Well, it says frauded, to be frauded again. To keep it like that. Yet have thou patience with the man in a poor state, and delay not to shew him mercy. But so remember that just because a man is in a low spot, don't have patience with him, right? And don't be like, I'm not going to help him out, because da-da-da. Have mercy and have faith that, is going to come back and do that. And help him out. Because we help, it says right here, Sirach, not 29-9, help the poor for the commandment's sake, and turn him not away because of his poverty. This is going into, again, just like we said earlier, the precept that says, charity multitude covers the sins. We got to be charitable. Just like, the story in the Bible where Yahushua cleaned the disciples' feet. We're brethren. And, we are the worms of the world. We are the poor of the world. We help each other out. Right? That's what we're supposed to do. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 29 and 10. Lose thy money for thy brother and thy friend, and let not rust under the stone be a loss. Lay up the treasure according to the commandments of the Most High, and it shall bring thee more profit than gold. So lose your money for your brother. Help your brother out. Now, again, I'm going to keep reiterating this throughout this lesson. Don't do it if you don't have it. But if you have it, help him out. Help your brother out. Help your sister out. Because it also says in that next following verse that when you help your brother out, you'll get more profit than gold. The Lord's going to repay you for helping the brother out. I know the brother was talking about last night. His precepts, I say, the Lord will bless you for you to bless somebody else. Right? So it's just important that, you help your brother out, right? Let's go here. Let this little slot here. Bear with me, man. There we go. We'll be in the book in Matthew chapter 22, verse 36. Master, what is the great commandment in the law? Yahushua said unto him, that thou love hot of the wine, thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul and all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. The second is like unto you, that thou shalt love thy neighbor as themselves. You love your neighbor, you love your brothers and your sisters as yourself, man. It's very important that you do that. Again, that goes into charity. And if charity is other ways to give charity than just money. Spending time, talking to him. If a brother need to vent, you let the brother vent to you. Your sister vent to you, right? Ultimately, you be a good friend, right? No matter whatever they're going through. It's like the one precept says. Matter of fact, I'm pulled up. I'm not going to say it. But on the two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. So it's very important that we keep the commandments. Those two commandments are highly important. And then when you help your brother out, don't pull that shit that the Edomites be doing, taxing them. Like, I gave you $100, so I need $150 back. Nah, man. If he gonna pay you back, have him pay back $100. Because why are you trying to get off on your brother, right? It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 19. Thou shalt not lend upon usury to thy brother, and usury of money, usury of victuals, usury of anything that is lent upon usury. So again, don't do it to your brother, right? Don't do it to another so-called Israelite, right? And usury is like tax, right? So if I give him, again, like I said earlier, I give you $130, I want $250. No, I will get $130 back. But this is where it says here, Deuteronomy 23 and 20, unto a stranger thou mayest lend upon usury, and upon thy brother I shall not lend upon usury. That Yahweh thy power may bless thee in all that thou settest thine hand to, in the land whither thou goest to possess it. So just let it be that to be clear. But this is the precept I wanted to bring out. It was slime. Oh. My bad, y'all. Book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 17. A friend liveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity. Right there. A friend lives at all times, no matter where they're at, and a brother is born in adversity. So I don't know if this lesson was edifying and give you some peace. You know, I got to give all praises and honor to my power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Shalom to the Akim Agwaf and the buying that tuned into this video. That is peace to the brothers, sisters, and children that tuned into this video. Shalom.